Hello everybody and welcome back to Brian Loves Blockchain. My name is Brian and every video we talk about everything blockchain, and I clearly love blockchain. Hints, tips and tricks and the news going on at the moment. This is going to be a quick video because of news that has just come out about the Celsius network. Full credit to Dulce on my Facebook Messenger chat, who's alerted everyone to this. I was out, I was too busy, so I didn't actually see what was going on. If you like the channel, please subscribe and all of that stuff. I don't want to get into it right now because it's too important to get to the news. So Celsius has dropped about 52% at the time of recording this video. There's many channels that you can find out why that all happened, but basically there was an issue around the amount of Bitcoin they hold, and a company was going to buy 55,000 ETH off them, and they've kind of backed out as well. So Celsius has frozen all withdrawals, trades and swaps, so you can't do anything in there. You can't even get it out, and even if you have it on there and you want to mess around with it, you can't do that either. Now clearly this is just another domino that's falling, which I talked about 3 weeks ago when I urged everyone to take their stuff away from third parties and to bring everything back to whatever exchange it is that you are in, whatever country you're in at this time, and to stick some stuff on your ledgers. Now, I'm just going to drive it home again because it freaks me out, and the channel isn't about getting famous and making a fortune. It's a community channel. We're all small fries here, so I'm just talking to those people that I've onboarded and friends and family and people like that. Again, I can't stress it enough. Take your shit away from third parties. Draw it back from BlockFi, Celsius, Crypto.com, from any DeFi staking or lending that you have it out on, just for now. I know there's people out there who are very techie and are like, no, I'm yield farming, I'm doing this, I'm getting lots of stuff. Just stop it, just for now, just stop it, stop doing it. Because stuff is too risky right now. We are in a global recession. I'm sick of talking about us not being in a global recession. We are. When we get past 5% inflation, the only way to really sort that out is to have a global recession. We're at 8% right now. No banks have defaulted, not really. Do you think that's weird? No, it's not weird because they're printing all this money all the time. All those banks would have defaulted by now. And this is why I'm so passionate and so, at this stage, frustrated and kind of annoyed that the figures that we're being told and the news that we're being told is that everything's going to be okay. There's people I know really high up on the directors of multiple banks that I'm talking to them, and they're very, very smart men, and they're like, oh, we'll see what happens, we'll see what happens. And I'm like, why do you think that? And they're not stupid people, so obviously they're seeing certain figures too where they're kind of like, oh no, unemployment rate is, you know, down and people are getting back into the workforce, we're going to get inflation down, and we're only putting up the interest rate slowly, you know, because we don't want to crash anything. They have to crash it. Historically, there has never not been a recession once we get past 5% inflation. We're at 8% right now. And let's be honest, we're probably at 10, which means we are in a recession. We're just not being told that we're in it, but we are actually in it. Therefore, what do you do in a recession? Whether it's crypto, it's gold, it's stocks, it's bonds, I don't give a shit. You take your stuff back, you consolidate. Take everything off. And I said it nicely in the video I posted 3 weeks ago when I saw this stuff coming. Now I'm going to say it quite forwardly. Take all your shit back away from any lending, staking, liquidity, yield farming, anything DeFi based, anything where you're earning an interest for giving it to someone else. Take it back. Take it back, put it onto your exchange. I know then there'll be the advanced people who go, no, don't leave it on exchange, not your keys, not your coins. That's fine too. Leave some of it there, put some of it on a ledger, write it down on a piece of paper, do it, whatever it is you have to do to consolidate and bring it back. Don't wait till tomorrow, do it now. Do it right now. Get off this video and take your shit back, okay? And stop buying things en masse. I can't stress this enough. People are coming back to me, oh, look at that massive discount, blah, 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 blah. We're due for another 40% correction to the downside. This is only the tip of the iceberg, people. It really is going to get much, much, much worse. There's memes and jokes about the price of lettuce and shit like that. And it's like, ah, that's so funny right now. Everywhere else in the world, they're getting that we're in a recession. But because we're in Oz and it's sunny outside and there's beaches, everyone's like, it's grand, mate. She will be right, mate. No, she won't be right. She's fucked, okay? She's fucked. All right, so get your shit back. And if you do insist on buying, which I do because I'm a crazy person about crypto, dollar cost average, little bits into the top cryptos. I don't give a shit how much Bitcoin is. Bitcoin's at that price, people, for a reason, because it doesn't collapse like this. It can't be just stolen from you. So dollar cost average into Bitcoin if that's what you want to do. And yes, I will be buying some metaverse stuff still. I don't care. I'll be buying it all the way down 40% because that's the future. But again, tiny little bits. And yes, I am buying XRP because that's just a no-brainer. Now, I say it once and I say it again. Cardano, do not take your stuff away back from Cardano. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But Cardano is different because it's all locked into the liquidity. Yes, you're getting interest on it and stuff like that. Again, if you are going to stake and lend out your Cardano, make sure it's with Yori or Dandalus. Don't do it on an exchange because again, as soon as you loan that shit out, the title, the ownership of that crypto transfers from you to the exchange. And so on Celsius, on crypto.com, on BlockFi, a lot of the stuff, when you lend it out, the title changes. And so you don't want to be in that predicament when this stuff collapses again. You want to be on an exchange or a ledger or written down on paper when it's just you have to deal with. Your title of your ownership of your crypto doesn't change if it's sitting on an exchange. It only does when you're earning something from it. So you can insert earn, stake, yield, loan. I don't give a shit. If you're getting money for giving your money out, it's vulnerable, it's with a third party, they'll default just like they're doing in Celsius. They can't get it back from that person. So Celsius is like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, so I'm freezing everything. Just kudos to a friend of mine, Dulce, who put me onto this. He is all mobile phone screen repair genius, device trader, Byron Bay, services the whole Northern Rivers, family-owned business, great guy, honest guy. Dulce, if you could comment down below your website, that would be great because you put me onto this quicker than I should have been onto this. And to my friends out there, I'm really sorry that this is happening to you right now. Just ride it out, wait it out. I don't think you're going to lose everything, but if you have a lot in the sell token, you're going to lose probably a lot. Apologies, that's just the truth. And you probably won't get it clawed back. But as soon as you can get that shit out, get it back to your country of origin, not some other weird ass exchange. If you're in Oz, then your CoinSpot and your SwiftX. I don't want to hear about the goddamn fees and the spreads and all that shit. There's a reason that's there too. It's just safer, okay? Bring it back there. Put it on a ledger if you want. Write down your keys and get ready for what's going to come next. I try to make this a short video. It's clearly not a short video, but I'm just getting frustrated now. I'm getting frustrated that people aren't seeing the seriousness of what's going to happen when a major exchange like that loses that much, okay? It's not the first one it's going to happen to. We're going to keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So bring your shit back to yourself and good luck out there. Please like, share and subscribe. Give this information to anyone. Send them to the channel so they can learn the quick tips and tricks. If they don't have the money to pay for a session, fine. Get them to watch the videos so they can learn what to do, and get them to watch the last 2 updates so they can know the seriousness of what's going to happen. The last video was urgent update to my portfolio or something like that, and this video too. Just get those 2 out so people have a bit more information. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.